Do you understand?
I understand. Yes, ma'am, I understand. Yes, I understand. So that's why I came in. They didn't come get me. That's why I came in.
But
and I wasn't yelling at you. Now, why are you have to yell at me?
I'm not yelling at you.
Yes, you started.
Okay,
Yes,
I have raised my voice. You know why?
Why?
Because I have a granddaughter this age.
And do you know this is my baby?
Yes.
This is my baby.
And I want you to help us bring her in tonight. That's what I just
told him.
Tell us where she is.
I don't know where she's at.
Tell us where you think Valerie would put her.
On May 16th, 2021, a 13-year-old girl named Dia Young was reported missing from a quiet home in rural Florida. According to her family, Dia had vanished sometime during the night, without a sound, without a witness, and without a trace. At first, the story sounded like a typical missing child case. But investigators quickly noticed something unusual. The timeline didn't make sense, and the people responsible for protecting Dia were the same people giving conflicting answers about her disappearance. Within days, detectives began to suspect that Dia had never actually gone missing at all.
See over here? My phone is there again just to get an audio recording just because you talk so soft and it's hard for me here. I want to be able to focus on you. Good. This is Detective Chris Weitzel.
How you doing, ma'am?
So he's kind of been helping me out and kind of keeping focus and keep track. So usually whenever we have an investigation, like one person is leading, you always have somebody else kind of guide you along and everything. Oh, let me go get, you have the card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lisa told me about him. You know Lisa?
Yes,
Lisa,
I do.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So here's something that I want to just knock out the way because here's the deal. You can't freely walk around this building. You have to be escorted. And so anytime I do talk to anybody in here, I just read them their Miranda rights. I'm not charging with anything. I just want to read the Miranda rights because you can't just freely get up and walk out of the building without me escorting you. So I want to just make everything clear for you. Do you wish to talk to me now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right. So, you sounded really upset on the phone earlier today. So, again, you can take your mask off, or if you want us to wear one
Whatever
too.
makes you feel more comfortable.
Yeah, I know it's easier to breathe without these things. It's just, yeah, just take your time.
What's the matter now?
If you want to hold my hand, if you, I'm fine with that. Or if you want a tissue.
You remember when I told you I said I'm a big dreamer? You remember me telling you about that? Do you seriously remember?
On the first day that you and I met.
That's what I told you again. It was at the house. That's
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to step out?
No, sir.
It's okay. Okay. Because now you and I are tight. We've been close through this.
I can see your pain.
You can stay though.
Okay.
Just take a minute, please.
I can see you're upset. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm hurting so bad. I don't understand. I don't even understand it. No, stop. Can I just keep my hair put back, please? So,
Yes.
Because I know this, I can't wear
Oh,
this.
yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't have it on. So,
It's a lot.
I ain't trying to make myself look pretty because this is not the time. This is, I don't care what I look like, but y'all, I just know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta know the truth, and I'm so sorry. I've never known to be a liar in my life. You can ask anybody, but I was just trying to save the time so I had major surgery, but that's the reason. No reason. God bless me with her.
Mm-hmm.
So just.
It's a lot of pain. And it's a lot of weight to carry around with you. And it's good to just get it off. It's good to get it off your chest.
So, I'm just going to start from the beginning, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
Make sure your recording is going.
Okay.
And I apologize. Whatever today I'm expecting whatever you guys do to me, or whatever you have to do, God knows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready. So what happened is Friday morning. So I asked her about logging in on the computer. I think I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
And she logged in on the computer. So she said, she still didn't feel well, so I told her to tell her teacher. So the teacher could see her, and me and Senior could always see her. Mm-hmm. And so she told the teacher. And so sometime in between that time, about, I don't know what time it should, Valerie came over. when Valerie come over, I don't know what, you know, because I had surgery. I went to the bathroom to do something. When I came back out, I was asking Valerie, why was she hitting her? And Valerie, I don't know if Valerie said she had been doing something. I don't know. I can't really remember why she said she hit her. But at one point I was like, don't hit her again, you know, so I got them walking, you know, tried to move it to the tables and Valerie stopped. And so we ended up going to the store, we went to the store, and we came back. And I said, you okay? She said, yes, ma'am. She said, my leg hurts. I said, your leg hurts? She said, yes, ma'am. So I looked at her, I didn't see no bruises up on that part when she said she's hurting. That's after we came back from the store. We went to the store, we came back from the store. And that's when she was walking funny, because she walked pretty good in the store. And she asked me, was I going to do her hair? So I do your hair for you. So in between, I was doing her hair and making food for her that she could eat. And when she got through eating, she said she wanted to lay down, but she had a computer. So she went in the room and she sat right there, like on the floor. And she had like a little, that was cute, like a little pad thing, like a little pillow and stuff. So she sat right on the floor. When I went back in the room, she was like this, laying down. But she was still breathing and everything. Okay. She said, yes, ma'am. I said, you didn't go to the doctor? She said, no, ma'am. I said, go to the emergency room, not the doctor. She's going to say, no, ma'am. So the next morning, she was fine. She had stopped breathing. I'm just telling you. Okay. And so I was scared because I was really scared. And so I called Valerie. I said, Valerie, I said, you must have hit her too hard or something because she's not breathing.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're doing right now. You're doing right by her. You're doing right by God.
Oh, God.
Take a minute. Baby, tell me the rest of the story after that. What happened next?
She but the reason why I came in here too, some of the whole thing, the reason why I came the night before. Thank you.
It's really hard to hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Talk to me, Glavine. Talk to me. It's okay.
It's not okay.
We can see some burdens on your shoulders.
So heavy. It's just so heavy. You gotta clear it out. You gotta get it out. Right? Sometimes we panic. Okay? We panic in moments. I can accept that. I can understand that. Panic happens.
So Valerie said, she said, what are we going to do? I said, what you going to do? That's what I said.
You asked, what are you going to do?
Because I did. I told Valerie, don't hit her no more.
You told Valerie what?
To stop hitting her. Just
Okay.
don't hit her. I told her to stop hitting her. You know, I couldn't do too much, but I could have called the police. So I could have called her back. I could have called.
But it's Valerie's your sister.
Right.
What'd you guys do?
Then so she said, where we gonna?
The person at the center of the investigation was Marion Williams, Jia's legal guardian. Marion described herself as a devoted caretaker who loved the girl like her own child. She told investigators she had done everything she could to protect her. But behind the emotional speeches and religious language, detectives were starting to notice something else. Marion's story kept changing. Important details were forgotten, then suddenly remembered, and every new version raised more questions than the last.
Put her. Like, I'm scared. She was like, wait. I said, just call our paramedics. No, she said, I beat her. It's like, I said, you can't bury her in the ground. I can't remember something about burying.
Something about burying her? Okay.
Something I think she said, we can't put it in the ground because the dogs are snap. I don't know too much about that. I think she said, I don't want to be wrong. You know, I know something like that about that. And so, just something about it. Then I was just standing there just crying. So we ended up getting a container. A big container.
Okay.
And we put in a container.
What kind of container?
With the lid on it.
One with a lid on
Yes.
it? What color was it, babe? Okay. I'm right here with you, Gold. I'm right here with you.
A pink like container with the lid on it. I already explained it to one of your guys. I already told one of your guys all of this. The pink container.
You talked to him about a pink container and it had a lid on it?
Yes.
What's the material of the container?
What?
Like, what's it made out of? Is it
Plastic.
a plastic? Okay.
Like,
Okay.
nobody knew about this. Me and Valerie's husband don't know. My husband didn't know. Because it happened so quick. So we were so scared. Mr. Dave don't know.
Okay.
Even if somebody thought he knows nothing, he knew nothing about it. That's when it
I
happened.
believe that.
I will tell you, I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you the truth about everything, not trying. But I beat around the bush, but all because I told you, she said, Mommy, tell the truth. He said, Mommy, tell the truth. She said, Daddy gave me a hug. She was like, pink container.
Where did the pink container go?
He burned it. I told him that too.
Okay. You burned it where?
It's out there in the yard.
In your house with Andrew or your house where Bo Peep stays at? So out in La Crosse? So you burned it in the yard? Like where?
It was an old raggedy barrel.
It was an old raggedy
Me
barrel?
and Valerie burned it.
Okay.
No,
When did you guys?
That's what Valerie said. She burned it.
So you and Valerie burned the container. Was Dave with you guys? Did he know what was happening?
I don't know.
No.
We didn't tell him what happened.
So you didn't tell him. You know that you never told him.
I didn't tell him.
Okay. So where were you guys? You put the container in an old raggedy container, like
It was a barrel.
a barrel, like a burn barrel. Like I live out in the country. I have one too, right? So where was that barrel at?
It was sitting. You remember the two barrels in the yard?
The two black ones, and
you
by the
walked
shed.
You walked over there. The dogs was over there. They went everywhere, but
Okay.
they wasn't strong enough to pick up anything. But it wasn't her body in
It was not her body, or it was her body in the pink container that's in the burn barrel.
Yeah, it was.
It was her body. Okay. And then, what day was that you guys were doing that?
It was a Saturday morning.
Okay.
That's when. No, that was Sunday. That was Saturday morning. What did we have to bury me?
Right. When did you find her
Sunday.
passed?
She passed sometime I've been from looking back from maybe 12 to about 6 or 7.
6. Okay, so 12 p.m.
Oh, that's the last time. No.
What day?
Okay. Thank you. So did I. This is 11. This is 12. Yeah. So it'll be Saturday.
So Saturday morning around 6 a.m. you found her?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
That's
then...
about 7, because that's when I remember. Remember when I took that phone call?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I called Valerie.
You called Valerie. And did she come over immediately or later or something different?
She came over immediately, but she didn't know what it was. I didn't tell her.
Over the phone. Okay, so she came over.
Because when I called her, she said, when I called her, she said, you ready for me to pick her up? And I said, yeah. And so I didn't tell her nothing because I wasn't for sure.
So Valerie had intended to come pick her up for the day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, Valerie wanted to take her home that Friday, but I wanted to let her.
Okay.
Because that's what she had done with her. So I told her that.
So are you okay to, if we go back and we start kind of going step by step, like from Thursday or Friday, things like that, to go over it?
But Friday, yeah.
Okay. So Friday, if she's coming home, Valerie's bringing her to you on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
So when did the whooping take place? Let me just start with that. When did Valerie tell you I whooped her, and when did that happen?
Yeah, Friday.
So Friday, was that at your house, her house, or?
My house.
Okay. So on Friday, who all was home? How about?
Okay, Valerie was at my house.
Okay, Valerie was at your home.
Big house. Valerie, myself, and
that's in the Monteoc house, off 192nd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Valerie came over. I put Diddy on the computer that morning.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question, please.
Mm-hmm.
Do you actually be forgetting?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've talked to a lot of people. I'm
Do
sorry.
you forget like that too?
No, I'm picking up on you.
Are you talking about? Oh, I know what you said. I'm just now trying to narrow down
I'm
specifics.
listening to you. I kind of see where you're tracking. All this happened Friday, and then Saturday morning
you found her.
was when you found her
Yes, sir.
not
Yes.
breathing.
The only reason why I'm asking because I kind of like see how, how people forget, and that's what made me ask you. Did you? Okay.
Well, so what I'm trying to do, because when you just said, when you told us everything, right? You can relax, okay? We have like gaps in time, so I'm trying to now piece out the exact timelines and all that, because when you said that Valerie told you she had whooped her.
From the very beginning of the interview, Marion appeared eager to cooperate. She cried. She prayed. She talked about guilt and forgiveness. But experienced investigators recognized a familiar pattern. Instead of answering questions directly, Marion often drifted into long emotional explanations. This is a common behavior during high-pressure interrogations. Emotion can sometimes be used as a shield, creating sympathy while avoiding clear answers. And in Marion's case, the more she talked, the less clear the story became.
It wasn't clear to me, was this a phone call? Is this in person? Did this happen before and she's now just telling you, or did it just happen in front of you? And you're telling her, don't whoop her again. Am I missing something?
It sounded like you came out, from what you said, you came out of the room and saw her whooping her.
Okay, and I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, that's my bad. I'm sorry.
I
Somebody understand and listen.
I'm doing my best.
If Miss,
said you really forget.
if Miss
No.
Lisa told you anything about me, you're probably dealing with a pretty good guy.
That's what she told.
So,
But I told her she's the best.
yeah.
You really can.
She's
And the whole-
busy
the whole
too, so.
team, the whole team, even the guys, even the way they was drilling me, it's just, I'm so proud of the way, I'm telling you, because if it wasn't for that, and me having the dream from Lily, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here talking to y'all.
I appreciate it.
I wouldn't be here.
I appreciate it.
Because I've always been an honest person, always told the truth. Lily was my heart. It's just so, I mean, it's, it's like I'm jumping between my baby and my sister. It's just like, I told my mom, I said, she might not be my birth child, she was my baby. But she was putting my
You
care,
took care of her.
to take care of her.
And she was blood. She was blood to you. She was your baby.
Miss Lisa told me about that about you. She said you cared about her, and
Yeah,
they
took
want,
good care of her.
they want,
But just like my sister,
we just,
my sister, she's good people, but the same thing, but I just found out from my other sister about my sister had, and she told me, I talked to Linda, and Linda said, you make sure you tell them what I told you, which I didn't, because I wasn't very close to her family. Like, we grew up together, but I was more like this. And Linda was telling me about Valerie had a daughter, which I know Valerie had a daughter, but I didn't know what happened with the daughter, Valerie. I didn't know all this till Linda told me. So she just recently told me, she says, but anyway,
so it sounds like Sunday is when you guys took her up to Monteoka, up to the house up there.
Or lacrosse.
Or lacrosse, I'm sorry.
He hasn't been out to the house.
Yeah, I haven't been out there. It's been a while since I've been out there, but you guys took her up to lacrosse, and that's where she was in the tote, and she was part.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just start, let you ask me the question, then I tell you, let me just try to remember I can remember very from Friday, because that's the day it took place.
Would you like to write it down?
One second.
Okay.
I can remember good from Friday, because that's the day it took place, but I can't remember what led up, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I can,
Right.
because
Okay.
that's not my,
Yes,
but
So we'll
I
start
know,
from
I know
Friday.
what the church Sunday, I know what the church Sunday, I know she on the computer. The other days, even though I think sometimes you say she wasn't there because it was doing testing, but then
Right.
you feel back up, I talked to one of the teachers and
She was there Friday. She did check in Friday, just like you said, because she wasn't feeling well. And since they were only showing the movie, she said okay.
and she almost didn't want to check in, and that was a big plus for me. For my baby, because at least I knew everybody knows she had to be alive. She checked in. And even at the dollar store, when the dollar store, she didn't want to go in there. The dollar store, because she had a cap on her. Get in front of her. But anyway, so Friday, and that's basically
So
what happened.
Friday morning.
Friday morning, yes ma'am. Friday morning. We got up in a normal routine. She signed in on the computer. Then she got off the computer. And we just lounged around. I mean, I can't really remember what all we was doing. Maybe watching TV in a room. I don't know. I can't remember. She might have been on the computer on one of the little things. But then Valerie came over. Valerie came over. I went to the bathroom. When I came back out, Valerie was whooping her.
Okay.
And I told Valerie, stop. It's like, stop. What did she do? And Valerie said something, Valerie.
Can you tell me more about the whooping? What that looked like? Like how? On her legs. Okay. Open hands, objects, something else.
It was like a little cord.
Okay.
And I told Valerie, just stop. And then we went to the store. And we picked up some stuff, and then we came back home. Valerie drove her car, and then we come back home. And like I said, in between that coming back home, Lily got her hair washed. No, I'm sorry, no, she did. I washed her hair before we left because, but did I wash her hair before? Lily got her hair washed after we came back. Because she had a cap on her head. I know her hair wasn't done. She got her hair washed.
Okay.
She got her hair washed. And sometimes I just washed it, but I know she put the cap on it because her hair wasn't done.
Okay.
I remember that. But she might, I'm not for sure about the hair washing.
Okay.
No, ma'am, I think, because she got off the computer, so I knew that bottom hair did. So after we came back, we washed her hair. She took a bath. She had a dinner. All of it to that time to about like I said, about 7, something like that, something.
Mhm.
That's what she said she was going to go lay down. I said, you feel okay? I said, she won't take her to the doctor. She said, no, I said to the ER. Feel like I said, she really going to the emergency room instead of going to the doctor. And she told me no, ma'am. And I checked on her at about 11 or 12. And she was okay. Right, okay. Oh, then, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said word then. And then after that, then around about 7, that's when I noticed.
Saturday morning.
Some Saturday.
Okay.
And I called Valerie. That's what Valerie did.
She came over. And walk me through from there too. Like, where did the tote come from? Who, what's the conversation happening? Things like that.
The tote was already in my house, and they said, Valerie said, gotta put it into some.
Okay.
Something was discussed that way. And I said, no, I said, what are you gonna do? She said, what? I'm gonna do. I was like, no matter what are you gonna do? And then that's what it was, I told her about let's take her to the head of paramedics, something to get her.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, no, because, she's gonna get in trouble for whooping her. Something, I can't remember word for word, but something said in that thing about whooping her. And I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble too. And I was, we both was like crying, and I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble too. I said, because, instead of me just calling for help, And then I couldn't help carry the tote in that because I couldn't pick it up and let me go and carry the tote. And she asked me if she put it in my car. I think I'll put it in my car. And she put it in my car. So I drove the tote to my house. And I took the tote off. I put the tote in the
So you put the tote in your car, and then
No, so I couldn't carry the tote.
Valerie did.
Valerie put the
Yes,
tote
sir.
in your car.
What part of your car did she put the tote in?
Trunk, back seat.
She put it in the back seat. I already told the guys that the pink tote was put in my car too.
Okay.
But I didn't tell them why. I didn't tell them to the extent of telling them. They kind of like led them on to everything where they're at today.
Okay.
I did.
They did mention you talked about a pail, a
That was
pink pail.
But I told them, they said like the pail.
Mhm. Is this the same pail, when you were talking about this pail or this big pink tote, that it was the one that you said you found in front of your
That's the one.
yard and you went to throw it away and you tried to burn it? Okay, so
That's the one.
that's what they knew about to do with a pink tote, so they didn't know anything else.
They didn't know. They didn't know anything else.
Okay.
And I let them on to whatever. And I let them on, like, was trying to get them to get what they got.
Mhm.
And I was like, because I'm not going to lie to you. So.
Mhm.
And I was like, and there was gloves in it, but there was not a pair of gloves, and I was just letting them know.
Mhm.
And I should have just told the truth from the beginning, so I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
So you drove the tote to Valerie's house?
Yes, sir.
No, to your house in
To your
LaCrosse.
house in
Yes,
La
sir.
Crosse.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then Valerie unloaded it there and put it in the closet.
And that was Saturday?
Not the closet, no, sir.
Or the...
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know that? You didn't go in that house, did you?
I didn't go inside.
Okay. Well, the first room,
Mm-hmm.
right there where, it's the first room there, right?
Uh-huh. Has a window that faces the front of the house?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me more about that.
What about it?
What's significant? What's that room? Is that where you put the tote originally?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you guys do anything to the room to or anything like that?
To what?
Did you do anything, arrange the room or get rid of anything inside the room?
Because it was supposed to be the whole house. It was going to tear it down.
Okay. What else was in that room?
According to Marion, everything started with what she described as a punishment that went too far. She claimed her sister had beaten Jia with a cord, and that the girl later stopped breathing sometime during the night. But investigators immediately noticed a problem with this version of events. The timeline didn't match the physical evidence. And Marion seemed unsure about the most important moments, including when Jia was last seen alive. Each time detectives pressed for details, the story shifted slightly.
What else? A lot of, I don't know if people call it tote. I call it tote, but there's a lot of, it's little things like this with a lid on it.
Like a big container, like you can storage. Yeah.
Search
Tote. I think they call them totes. So there was another tote in there, or
totes.
Okay, there's a lot. So it's got a lot of those things. What are in those totes?
Like hair.
Okay.
Clothes, like towels and washcloths. Because when I get stuff on sale, I would just stack up like that.
Right.
Maybe like hip stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Let me ask you this, because I remember when I was out there, that window was open. It was cracked open. Is there anything significant about that?
It wasn't cracked open until they went in and I went in. I'm the cracked open forensic.
No, it was like that before we went in the house and got that. Did you do that when you put her in the room? When you put...
I don't remember the one because I never leave the windows open.
Okay, because it was just something significant.
Wow.
Okay. It was like just cracked that much, remember?
I remember
It wasn't like all the way open.
I didn't know it till... Because I didn't notice it right before the end.
Okay. All right. So you put her in that room, the tote, the pink tote was in that room. And then what? What did you guys do next?
Then got it. Valerie left her car. And we started riding around. Like, you know, I don't think we told nobody. We didn't tell nobody. We didn't tell nobody. We didn't tell nobody. And we just ride. And I was just talking about, you know, what's going to happen, you know, we're in big trouble. And Valerie, she was apologizing for me. Saying, you know, she's sorry, you know, she wasn't, she just overworked it. She kept saying, say something sorry for her.
So after we drove around, what did you guys do next? Okay, here it is. Just driving around. Okay.
She was like, she knows a lot, she knows the area well. And she was like, you know, I want to put her body where someone can see her.
Where someone can see her? Okay.
Trying to make it think that somebody else. He didn't want nobody to know. That should be under there.
I couldn't understand you guys.
She didn't want nobody to know that I did that.
She didn't want anybody to know
She
that.
didn't want nobody. So, doesn't make it. She said, it's just like this pretend like somebody took out my house.
Okay. So Valerie said, let's just pretend like somebody took her out of Valerie's house.
She said, don't pretend. She said, when it's past, when you guys ask us.
When law enforcement asks you guys.
Just like somebody stole out my house out the woods.
Okay.
She just overwhelmed too much. She just said it too much.
She just held her too much?
Yes, she had it too much.
Hit her too much? It just went too far.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, we had no.
So when Valerie said that when law enforcement asked, we'll tell them that somebody took her from her house in the woods, what did you say to that?
But she said, like she was over to my house. And what she said, because it was going all night. She didn't want to tell the truth. She wanted to.
Valerie didn't want to tell the truth. Okay.
No, like she didn't want you guys to know that she had whooped the baby almost too much.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when she told me this idea. She said that she was at my house, and since we got proof, we was at the emergency room all night. Then I made somebody went in the house and killed her.
Okay. So they really did go to this wedding on Friday. They really did stay in the emergency room all night, and so you guys, Valerie said, we'll say that she went missing during the night.
I didn't know none of that till she got home. That all the stuff till she got into my house.
Right, till she got, okay.
And so that's when that idea come up there. So I'm like, hey, I'll do it, because you know. And I kept saying, I'm just as wrong as you are. Since I told the whole world, I just talked to my mom this morning. I got to make the move, and I called important people that I can call. The truth is coming out today.
Okay.
The truth is coming out today.
Did you call Valerie too?
Did I call Valerie?
Yeah, you said you called your mom, you called important people. Do you remember a few?
How can I call Valerie?
Oh, I didn't know if you could call in there. I know
me.
that they can call. I didn't know if you guys can call in to her.
I didn't call
Okay, I'm sorry, baby.
No,
I'm sorry. So after you guys were driving around and Valerie said that this is what we can say, that she was from the house, taken from the house, what happened?
Who's driving? That's when we started driving around. But Valerie said, let me back up on something. You asked me, you said I called Valerie. But I can't call Valerie.
You can't call her because she's in the Meridian place or detox or whatever.
I think Valerie called me but I can't call her. Valerie called me this morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know
know
if you guys can call in, if there's a line that family can call in on.
You could call her for sure, but I didn't call Valerie because I didn't.
Okay.
But I don't know why did Valerie call me this morning? I can't call Valerie.
Okay, but she might have called you. Because you said you have that number saved.
Yes.
From when.
Yes, ma'am, but I can't call. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that makes
You can
sense.
check. You can check my phone. You can check it. Yes, ma'am. But yes, ma'am. I did, and and I asked Valerie. I told Valerie. I said, Valerie, I said the truth got to come out. Because yesterday she called my phone. I never answered my phone.
Mm-hmm.
She called my mother, and I told her, hey, and I kept going.
Okay.
But yes, ma'am. And I told her, I said, Valerie, the truth got to come out. She's like, what truth? What truth?
Mm-hmm.
Asking me what truth? I said, you don't remember that? I don't remember that. I said, sure, I remember that. I know what I remember. I have to make peace with God. So she was saying about. Ask me the question again. I'm sorry.
So you guys were driving around. Valerie suggests this plan that
Right,
she
yes,
was at her
ma'am.
house and taken
Yes,
while they were at the ER. So
at that
how
time,
how do you stop driving around? What happens next after that conversation? Where do you guys go?
if I'm not mistaken, because I know Valerie called was up at the house. I don't want to make a mistake, Jesus, because there was a lot of stuff happened that day. So I think I took Valerie back to the house. And Valerie got her car.
To the Monteoka house. 192nd. Oh, that's right.
We
To
stayed-
your lacrosse, because you guys got in one car from there.
We stayed. That's why we stayed from.
As the interview continued, detectives began confronting Marion with inconsistencies in her story. They suggested that Jia may have died earlier than Marion claimed. They questioned how a body could vanish from a locked house, and they pointed out the growing number of contradictions. Under pressure, Marion began changing her timeline again. New details emerged. Old statements were abandoned. But the central question remained unanswered. What really happened to Jia Young?
Running up the house because we didn't want nobody else involved.
Okay.
Nobody else involved.
Did you guys sleep at your house in lacrosse? You stayed the night there?
Yeah, but it's-
You didn't say that? Okay. So you took her back and she got her car.
She got her car and she said she was back up there.
Valerie said she went back after the lacrosse. So tell me, after you left the lacrosse house.
Okay, so after I left the lacrosse house,
Mhm.
we rode around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not for sure if we would. I know we had to go back over there because Valerie's car was over there. That's what happened. That's
Okay.
what I said. I'm not for sure if once Valerie got her car, did we go back over there together? No, ma'am.
Okay. So when you did take her back there
I
to
left
get
her there.
her car, what did you do?
I went home.
You went home to the 192nd
Yes, ma'am.
Avenue house. And so she was left alone?
Who?
Valerie. She was at the lacrosse house on her own the last you saw her. You didn't see her drive off or do anything or go inside or do anything different? Like what did you see her do when you dropped her?
She got her car and she left.
Okay, so you saw her leave. Okay. So then take me into the next morning, Sunday morning. So you both left the lacrosse house and the pink toad is in that front room, the room to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then when you guys were driving around after you put the tote in, after she put the tote in the room, you guys are driving around and driving around Alachua, and Valerie says, this is what we can say. You come up with that story. Then you bring her back to her car at your house in lacrosse so she can get her car. And then you both leave the lacrosse house. Okay. So what happens next? Assuming you go home and go to sleep. I don't want to fill in the gaps for you, so tell me what happens
I
next.
was going to sleep.
Okay.
So I went back out to the house.
Okay. And lacrosse.
I got to the lacrosse house.
I didn't hear you, baby. You're just rubbing her leg? Because you love her.
I just started rubbing her. Just rubbing her.
Rubbing her little face? Is that what you said?
Until I was so sad, I sobbed to her. She was so pretty.
She's beautiful.
So pretty. And she was sweet too. She was a good little girl. She had her moments, but we all have our moments. She was a handful. She was like my ace in the hole. Right there with me. Right there with me. And I told her
She's your best friend.
she was my everything.
I was told she'd follow you everywhere you go. She was your little buddy.
She was everywhere. Everywhere. And I let somebody just talk her out.
She's your family. You trusted Valerie.
Yes, ma'am. Valerie was the one from day one. I don't know if you heard about it. When she was when Delala adopted her. And Delala adopted her. Valerie was the one that always took care of her little kids.
You had no way of knowing.
Jesus.
So what happened next after you were having your time with her?
Yes. And I got clear on that.
You got your car and left? Okay.
And I don't think I went back over there. I didn't go back over there.
Okay. Where did you go from there?
I went
Home
this way.
to Manioka.
I stayed up all night.
Mm-hmm.
I got up the next morning. And I went. I didn't find it. I was going to say I went to Valerie's house, but I don't think I went to Valerie's house.
Okay.
That's when I came back out. And there was a tote.
You came back out to the lacrosse house. There was the tote. Where was the tote?
There was no person in the tote. The tote was outside.
The tote was outside.
The tote was outside. That would have been Sunday morning, right?
Mm-hmm. Sunday morning. Do you know about what time you got there?
I got there. You know what? I got there about 10. Let me phrase this because I'm thinking. I think I went by Valerie's house.
Okay. You think you did go by Valerie's house first before going to the lacrosse house?
I'm going to tell you this.
Okay.
Because it's a little late. I think I went by Valerie's house. So just make sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I know the tote was outside.
Okay.
That's before Valerie ever come up there. Valerie was.
So when you got to the lacrosse house, Valerie was not there.
She wasn't with me.
You were alone, but the tote was already outside.
Empty.
The tote was empty?
Yes, empty. Nothing in the tote.
Nothing was in the pink tote.
And it was empty tote.
Do you know what happened?
What happened to the body?
Mm-hmm.
That's Valerie. Valerie said she don't know nothing about the body. The empty tote was outside. And I know that's what the baby body was in. It was in a tote. But let me go back to what I was saying too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have went by Valerie's house first.
Mm-hmm.
And why would I think I went by Valerie's house first? Because I don't think I called her. And I might have called her. It's because they came out.
Who's they?
Her and Dave, Mr. Dave.
Her and Mr. Dave?
Her and David. Mm-hmm.
David came
To my house in lacrosse. I'm trying to
to
see it.
lacrosse. Okay.
See, I'm trying to see it. I don't know if I called her and told her I was going or either I stopped by her house. But one of them happened. You can find out one of them happened. We just made sure. I'm trying to just
Take your
because I really
time.
want to think because I don't want to be, you know.
Right. It's important to you and
It's
for
very
Lily.
important. It's very important. Oh man. That's what. I went to her house
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I told about. That's what the phone call.
Okay.
Jesus, thank you for bringing it back to me.
That's when you guys called law enforcement.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I've been sending them. Yes, ma'am. And then that's when I went out there, and the tote was in the yard.
Joe was in there.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am.
It's fine.
Because that's the only time she told Dave. David didn't know. She didn't tell Dave about the body. Now she told David that the girl had spent the night. She said the girl spent the night. I was there. She told me that Lily got missing from her house.
Okay.
And so that's what he told. Usually that was Sunday morning.
And when you went, was Valerie with you then when you went to the lacrosse house?
No,
Or
ma'am.
so from Valerie's house, after you guys made the report, what happened? You drove to the lacrosse. I don't want to fill in the speak for you, but you drove from there, Valerie's house, to the lacrosse house, your house. Okay. And the tote was in the front yard. And you called Valerie, or did she end up coming out there as well? Or
I didn't call Valerie because when I left from there, they asked me, was I going? I said, I'm going out
to the lacrosse? Okay. And
I thought maybe the body was going to still be there, but it wasn't there. The tote was outside.
okay, when you last left that lacrosse house and she was inside that first room on the right in the tote, and you had gone back out there late in the night, and you're saying your goodbyes and sorries to her, right?
I was saying that wasn't later that night.
On Saturday.
Mm-hmm. It was probably in the evening.
Okay. And then you left. Because you and I had already talked before, so let me clarify this. You and I talked before that you had changed those locks, and the only people that had a key to that house, since the locks have been changed 2 months ago, is you and Valerie. So when you did leave the house after you had your time with her in that evening, did you lock the door, or was the door unlocked, or something else?
Valerie had keys, but no man locked my door.
Okay. Okay. So, to your knowledge, it's only you and Valerie that still have a key to that lock.
Yes, ma'am. That's Valerie tried to give me the keys.
She tried to give you the keys? Tell me about that.
She tried to give me the keys. I was told her no.
When did she do that?
Sunday night.
Sunday night?
That's when you called. She said, let me give you your keys to your house.
After I called her, she said that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So she told you I called her and asked her to come in.
She come to my house. I didn't let her in. I kept her on outside the gate because I know what we was talking about. And she told me you called her to come in. And she said, here are your keys. I said, no.
Okay.
Okay, keys.
You had said earlier when you did go back to the lacrosse house and the pink tote was outside, at some point there was a conversation with Valerie. You said, where is she? Or you asked about, and she said, so how did that conversation, was that in person? Was that over the phone or some other way, texting?
Whatever, I'm sorry.
So you said on Sunday when you returned to the lacrosse house, you leave Valerie's house, making the police report, you go to the lacrosse house, you told them, but the pink tote was already outside when you got there. Sunday.
I was Sunday, yes.
Okay. And you said nothing, that it was empty.
Nobody.
So what was your process after that?
I asked Valerie, did she see, I asked Valerie, did she bring the tote out? She said no. I said, how did he get out here? She said, I don't know. And I asked Mr. Dave, I asked him too, because I didn't know how much, if he had known anything she had told him or not. She said she had told him nothing, but so I said, we know anything about this tote because they have a key to the house too. He said, he ain't know about the tote being out there.
Okay. Was that a phone call, or did you go back to their house, or did they come out to you, or something else?
They come out to the house.
They had come out. So this is an in-person conversation now at this point.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when they are out, you guys.
About the tote.
Okay.
Did I tell you I told my mother about the tote?
No.
Oh.
You told her about the pink tote just being out there, or you told her that Lily was in the tote?
I didn't tell her Lily was in the
Okay,
tote.
so Mom didn't know until you called her this morning.
Nobody knew.
But you did talk to her about the tote that Sunday, that there's the pink tote outside.
That's what I told her, Mom. She remembered what I told her.
Okay.
That's what I told her. I said, Mom. I said, then I drove to the yard. I said, it's pink tote was out there. And I said, I said, but I got ready to burn it. I said, I shouldn't burn it. I said, I better burn it. And then I started burning until my mother. She said,
Okay, so you burned the tote. You put the tote yourself into the barrel? Because it's empty at this point, right?
I put it in the barrel, but it wasn't burnt. Valerie did it. I didn't have nothing started yet, but yes.
Okay.
We burned it. We burned it.
Who started the fire or got the fire going? The burn barrel?
I didn't have no lighter. I don't know if I had.
I did. That's all.
You started on it. Okay.
Because I didn't got paper and stuff at the house. I heard it back from when she come here and put it in
Mm-hmm.
there. Yeah. Okay. I did. That's all right.
So Valerie said she didn't know and she didn't she denied moving the tote out and bringing the tote out.
Sure, a little scratchy thing.
Thank you. Deny everything. And I can't deny.
What else was out of place
When I went to my house,
when you were at the house? So you see the pink tote, that's out of place.
that was outside.
That was outside in the front yard. So what else was out of place? Anything? Try and like picture it if you can.
In that room with so many totes.
Mm-hmm.
It was out of place. And this is when I found the pink. This after the pink thing was on that
When
side.
you pull up to that house, because I know how it is, you have the tires front. You have to get out and move the tires to come in, or you can come in from Cromwell's, Chris's, here and drive straight in. How did you pull in, by the way? When you came and met me there, were you by the tires? You came in through Chris's property.
I come in the front of it.
For where you and I sat and
Yes,
met,
ma'am.
by the tires.
Because usually that's the way I come. I don't go through his yard.
Okay.
But I came through his yard because you had the car and I asked him, can I come through?
Okay.
By the end of the interview, Marion had admitted to helping conceal Dia's death. But her version of events left investigators with more questions than answers. The location of Dia's remains was still unknown, and the responsibility for her death was still unclear. What began as a missing child investigation had turned into something far darker. Because, in this case, the people searching for Dia may have already known exactly where she was.